The person I trusted most leaked my work to my rival. Now, with a second chance, I must outsmart them and protect what's mine before history repeats itself. A shiver ran down my spine, and I quickly retracted my finger just as it was about to press the publish button. I then exited the editing software and saved the video to my drafts folder. Panting heavily, I began to take in my surroundings, realizing it was indeed my former home. Checking the date on my phone, October 14th, I finally believed I had been given a second chance. I had been reborn at the pivotal moment that would shape the course of my life. I downed the water in the glass beside my bed, only then feeling somewhat composed. The next second, I started searching for Fiona's personal page. Just half an hour ago, she had uploaded a new video. Unlike her previous content, this one was meticulously crafted, with each shot carefully processed. Her past videos were mostly casual selfies or a few lines of text, starkly different from this highly polished piece. The likes were off the charts, too. Her usual videos struggled to break 1,000 likes, yet this one had already amassed tens of thousands in just half an hour, with the potential to reach over 100,000 in a few days. The comment section was flooded with praise. Why didn't I discover this gem earlier? With only a few tens of thousands of followers, her content is far superior to that of many big-time influencers with millions. Such talent shouldn't be overlooked. Absolutely stunning. She's my goddess. As I watched the video, I couldn't help but be transfixed. The music, filters, beauty enhancements, and editing techniques were all identical to mine. This was unmistakably the video I had just saved in my drafts. The resemblance was so uncanny that it could be described as being 99% similar, save for the fact that the person in the video was different. In my previous life, I had released this video, naively believing my newly learned editing skills would be appreciated. When I eagerly checked the comments, I was met with endless abuse instead of praise. They called me a plagiarist, accusing me of lacking creativity and copying others. A big-time influencer with millions of followers plagiarizing from someone with only a few thousand followers. What a joke. If I hadn't noticed earlier, she would have gotten away with it. Such high-quality content, you think you can just take it? You disgust me. Don't you see how inferior this video is compared to your previous ones? It's clearly a ripoff. From then on, I was relentlessly cyberbullied. Had I conceded and admitted to plagiarism, things might not have escalated so badly, but I refused to understand or accept it. How could I apologize to someone who had stolen my work? Each time I stood my ground, the taunts grew louder, trapping me in a vicious cycle. I released proof of my creative process, but without timestamped evidence, it was immediately dismissed as fake. Fiona, despite also lacking timestamps, released her process just half an hour earlier, naturally gaining more support. Moreover, she was backed by a large studio that had been nurturing her growth. Being a solo operator, I was no match. With the studio vouching for Fiona's integrity, the online backlash against me intensified. The comments section became void of any support. If that were all, I might have withstood the pressure and endured. But the last straw was my boyfriend Jackson Rodriguez, who, without any prior notice, uploaded a video announcing our breakup. In that video, he called me a plagiarist, accusing me of stealing ideas from others and claiming them as my own. He even fabricated a story about witnessing me personally copying someone else's creativity. Despite having no evidence, the damage was done, and few believed me anymore. I had no stable job. Creating videos online was my sole source of income. After the incident, Jackson left me, no advertisers came my way, and even the platform banned my account. Unable to bear the pressure, I chose to end my life by cutting my wrists. Fortunately, I caught myself in time and managed to escape that fate from my previous life. This time, I was determined to uncover how Fiona got hold of my videos and why Jackson betrayed me. I started by checking Fiona's social media accounts for clues. However, the important ones were set to private, and the less significant ones only had vague posts. Just as I was losing hope, a photo caught my eye. In it, Fiona was holding hands with a man, and on his wrist was a distinctive black bracelet. I zoomed in to scrutinize it, only to be shocked by the realization. The man was Jackson, and the bracelet was one I had handcrafted and gifted to him on our second anniversary. Checking the upload date, I found it was from a year ago. Jackson had betrayed me a year before, yet in my previous life, I had never sensed anything amiss. This revelation made things clearer. If anyone had the easiest access to my creative process, it was Jackson. He often used my computer, and I sometimes shared my ideas with him. Could it be that Jackson leaked this information to Fiona? This thought sent chills down my spine. That's it. That's why he kept asking for my creative materials recently. He claimed he needed them for a novel, but it was for another woman. Oh, this realization made me grind my teeth in anger, but a call interrupted my thoughts. It was Jackson. Suddenly, an idea struck me. I cut the call and sent him the photo of Fiona holding hands with the man wearing my bracelet. To my surprise, he said nothing, as if indifferent to my feelings. With no reason to hold back, I blocked him on all accounts and finally felt a sense of relief. Now that I know who leaked the information, I can create new videos without worrying about being copied. I thought. I had confidence in my skills as a video creator. The initial video, though popular, was merely an experimental piece. With more experience, I could do better. As for Fiona, the plagiarist, she would soon run out of ideas and fade away. This thought lifted my spirits and sparked my creativity. Part 2. I recalled that my previous video was a selfie, which made it highly susceptible to copying. Therefore, I decided to create more complex edits this time, ensuring that even if someone got an early glimpse of my work, it would be challenging to replicate. After many sleepless nights, I finally produced a video that I considered reasonably successful. Though I felt it might not surpass the first one, I knew I had to try to find out. 4 days, I had been ordering takeout and keeping my windows tightly shut. No one had come close to my computer. I thought this would prevent Fiona from copying my work. To be sure, I checked Fiona's updates and breathed a sigh of relief when she mentioned she wouldn't be posting any new videos soon. But just as I was about to hit publish, my phone buzzed. To my horror, Fiona had posted a video a few seconds before mine, And it was eerily similar, with her replacing me. The timing was too close for comfort. No one could have copied that fast. I couldn't believe my eyes, having been so cautious, even avoiding online chats. Now both videos were out and had miraculously gone viral simultaneously. Fiona's comments section was abuzz with unusual activity. Wow, my goddess is gorgeous as always. Look out folks, someone's copying this blogger. Imagine, with millions of followers, she still plagiarizes this tiny blogger's ideas. Pathetic. But both videos were posted almost simultaneously. How can we tell who copied whom? Fiona was a few seconds ahead. These clueless fans relentlessly bombarded my comments, though their weak argument was quickly drowned out by my loyal followers. I still struggled to accept what was happening. Meanwhile, Fiona posted a top comment. I plan to release this video a bit later, but some fans warned me that the idea might get stolen if I waited too long, so here it is early. Also, it seems like the mega popular blogger Megan has a similar idea. I don't know how you got my material, but it hurts. After all, I'm just a small-time blogger with a few thousand followers. I guess big shots like you don't care about little me. Such is the fate of a small fish in a big pond, I suppose. Her fake sincerity and cutesy tone made me clench my fists, desperate to punch her. But her comment turned the tide, and more people swarmed my comments, hurling abuse and threats. Everything mirrored my previous life. I shut down my computer and hid under the covers, unable to face reality. I couldn't bear those insults again. Yet, the thought of apologizing face-to-face seemed absurd. This was my idea, crafted over days, now stolen and turned against me. I found myself caught in a dilemma and eventually drifted off to sleep. When I awoke, it was to the sound of a frantic doorbell. Through the peephole, I saw a man in black, his face obscured by a black mask. Fear gripped me, and I retreated to my room, turning on my computer to check the comments section. It had descended into chaos. Many of my loyal fans had turned into haters, attacking me relentlessly. People were digging into my private life, and the last straw was Jackson's video. He had skillfully edited our chat logs, framing me negatively in the title. His words were pure fiction. I'm not sure why she didn't release those videos, but we all saw Fiona's video first, so she must be the copycat. This whole fiasco just confirms it. The vile words left me speechless. I never imagined Jackson could be this way. Now it was over, and even physical threats had come to my door. I sighed, then decided to call the police to deal with the man at my doorstep. As for the rest, I was done fighting. An apology was out of the question, so I decided to quit the internet. With a heavy heart, I composed my farewell post. Thanks to all my fans for your unwavering support over the years. After this plagiarism scandal and my boyfriend's betrayal, I've glimpsed the darker side of the internet. It seems I don't belong here for long. Therefore, I've decided to delete my account. Please understand, my true fans. I've never copied anyone. Forever love, Megan. This post was devoid of deep sentiments or complex emotions. It was just a straightforward farewell. As soon as I hit publish, I deleted my account. An unparalleled sense of freedom washed over me. Is this what freedom feels like? It's exquisite. I lay in bed, pondering my next steps. Search 171415 on SnackShort to read more.